At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. So I haven't made a video in about a week or so. I took a little downtime, spent a little bit more time out in Houston, spent some time out in Arizona, Sedona, and I'll get to that in another video. I wasn't even gonna make a video for a few more days. You kind of just finish relaxing before I start this second quarter of 2021. But I was chopping up with my brother at the gas station this morning. So long story short, I met this brother at the gas station about 6 to 8 months ago, man. Every time I walk in, we have small talk. But today is weird because today is the very first time I've seen his face. Here in Texas, we pretty much doing away with the mask and this whole now, right? So I'm seeing his face, and I'm like 504, because that's what I call him, because I don't even know his name, because he's from New Orleans. And I'm like, man, what's going on, bro? We chop it up for a sec, and he tells me he's getting ready to move back home, right? And I said, well, what happened? Long story short, about a year ago, he meets this young lady on the gram. They're talking for a few months. She loses her job due to C-19. He put his cape on, moves to Texas. They move into her one-bedroom apartment. Horrible move, right? But I understand the brother's mindset was, teamwork made the dream work, whatever, right? Long story short, she gets her job back. Not only did she get her job back, she got her job back with a raise because everybody didn't come back, right? And he said that from day one, the sister was like just tripping. And after so many weeks of working, he said, you know what? She pretty much told him that his services were no longer needed, and they broke up. So now he's in a transition mode, right? I said, 504, there's one thing you need to know about every single woman on the planet. I said, every single woman on the planet has an ulterior motive.
Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you own based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
Yep, I said it, and I'll say it again. Every single woman on the planet has an ulterior motive when it comes to relationship. Every woman. That means your sisters, your aunties, your mamas, your grandparents, your great-grandmama and them. It's something that's inside of a woman, right? Now, the reason I say ulterior motive is because every human being has a motive, both men and women, right? So even as a man, you see a woman that you're attracted to. Now, for whatever reason you're attracted to her for, right? You now have a motive. You now have a desire to, bond with this woman on some level, right? You now have a motive to procreate with this woman or simulate procreation in today's time, right? So every person has a motive. But when it comes to women, the reason I say there's an ulterior motive because the motive goes a step deeper, right? See, women look at relationships from a business point of view, right? Yeah, love is good and attraction, all that. Those are good things. Those are things that need to be in place. But there's something inside of a woman that overrides all of that, right? See, a woman is going to look at you and say, you know what? How is this man going to benefit me financially, right? In other words, if this man gets sick, if I get sick, like, are we still good? Or, is this man going to be able to give me, a sense of security in life? Or is this man going to be able to show me, some of the finer things in life? I want to go to some sandals resorts. I want to spend, some winters in Aspen and some summers in Barbados. You know what I'm saying? So this is how a woman looks at you as a man. She automatically has an ulterior motive. Well, we as men, right? We simply look at a woman and fall in love with what the eyes can see, right? We can be out at a bar, we can be at a club, we can be at an event, and we can meet a young woman. And we can sit there and chop it up with this young woman for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe a few hours, right? And this whole time, she's sitting there talking, it's going in one ear and coming out the other with most brothers, just because he's so fixated on her boobs and her ass, right? The whole time he should have been taking his intel to see what he's been dealing with, right? Again, it's a different angle. What we have to do as men in 2021 and going forward is, we have to get out of this caveman way of thinking, right? But you have to understand this. This is not natural. The way, a man seeing a woman being attracted and moving in that direction, this is our natural way of being a man. But you have to understand that with the world doing what it's doing now, the last 40, 50 years, with feminism and the power of women and equality, all these things that the world has incorporated, we have to adapt to the situation. So in other words, to think like we used to think, it's automatically signing ourselves up to take the L, right? In other words, the only way to fight fire with fire is to also become people or become men with ulterior motives. So what are you saying, soul? This is what I'm saying, guys. I love being a single man, right? I love admiring beautiful women just like the next man, right? Just like Nelly said in this song back in the days, I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicured toes, right? So I love looking at beautiful women, right? But if there comes a time in my life where now I'm trying to incorporate a woman into my life the long way, I have to be a man with ulterior motives. In other words, if I'm out and about and I meet a young lady, I have to say to myself, yes, you fine, you beautiful, your body is banging and everything, it works. It works. But I have to say, what are you doing to my bottom line? You know what I'm saying? Example, right? Now, I can easily acknowledge some of my weaknesses, man, especially from a business standpoint. I do pretty good for myself, but I'm aware that I leave several thousands of dollars per month on the table just because I suck in areas like marketing. And this is something I'm growing, as a man, and developing my skills, right? But I know several women that are gurus in this area, right? So if I see a woman and she has this trait, of course, she's going to instantly go to the upper echelon of choices of women I'm going to take because this woman can easily, double my income quickly, if not triple my income in a short amount of time, right? So again, that's what it means to become a man that's dating with ulterior motives, right? Now, a woman with knowledge, man. I love, your boy is a sapiosexual. So I love a woman that's reading. I love a woman that has knowledge on a variety of topics. I love a woman that can feed me spiritually, man. I'll take a woman that can stimulate my mind and my soul over a big button, a smile, any day. It's a no-brainer, any day. You know what I'm saying? So of course, this type woman, as well, she's going to the upper echelon of women because now I see how she can, affect my bottom line. Any woman that's stimulating me is going to give me more material to talk about, more information to share with my brothers. So again, she's adding value to my kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point now, guys, where if I see a woman or if I interact with a woman and she doesn't fit in this category, in other words, if I meet a woman and she's just banging body, she's cute, and she want to hang out, brother, I have zero interest. I have zero interest. I don't even want to smash, because I know the outcome to that, right? And I'll get to that, right? But see, this is the thing. See, I used to be mad at women that had this mentality. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, even when I started making videos a couple years ago on my older channel, you look at some of my old videos, I would say things like, guys, watch out because all women want is this. All women want to do is da-da-da. Women want da-da-da. But the thing is this. The thing is, women were just approaching relationships from a business standpoint when all along, men should have been doing that. We should have been doing this, guys. But again, it just took us time to adapt. Some of us got this a while back. Some of us will get this in another 5 or 10 years, right? But the thing I finally understood is that you can't be mad at women and understand women at the same time. So when a lot of guys are making these videos and they're just saying, women, it's just they still don't understand. There's a lot of stuff, there are a lot of pills that are hard to swallow with women. And I'm telling you guys, this is just one of them. So in a nutshell, there are 3 takeaways from this video, brother. The first one is, enjoy being a single man, right? One thing I've learned from talking to several brothers over time, including my boy 504, is that it seems like for some reason when we hit this 20-year-old, 21-year-old mark, a lot of us, at least back in the days, a lot of us felt like it was now our duty to get in these serious relationships, even marriage at some time, guys. And I'm telling you guys in your 20s, even if you're with the woman, man, and y'all are in love and there's cohesion, everything is working good, still, you need to postpone that part of your life to later, for several reasons, which I've talked about in a number of videos. But just enjoy being single. Enjoy learning yourself, right? 2, men, we have to adapt as men to the new times. You know what I'm saying? In the past, we could see a beautiful woman, she was fine, she checked all these, these physical boxes, and instantly we just crowned this woman. We instantly made her the first woman or the first lady of our kingdom without really vetting her like we used to. So again, guys, we have to become men of ulterior motives. If a woman is not benefiting your bottom line, if a woman is not benefiting whatever is important in your life, your values, your moral, if she's not benefiting that, then the guy, she can't even make the team. You know what I'm saying? And third, guys, we have to get to the point, and this is not easy, we have to get to the point where we're not even entertaining women that aren't on our desired caliber. And the reason behind that is this. When it comes to women, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, engaging and exchanging energy with a woman, right? A woman is either adding to your kingdom or she's simply taken away.